Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Monday, the 15th of April. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. And I want to say thank you to all those who kept me in their prayers while I was away. I lost my voice. Suddenly, it just wasn't voicing. And I'm happy that my voice is back, even though it's not back to what I'm used to or what I know. But we're working at it. We're still following the advice that we have. And I'm sure that in good time, we will be very, very well. So thank you very much to all those who prayed, those who called, those who wished me well in their small corner without bothering or worrying me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This morning, I also want to celebrate all our affiliates, those who pick our feet, those who wake up at dawn, those who knock off work outside and still wait to watch Johnny's Bites before they sleep. Thank you very much. Please like and share, spread the word, let everybody know that we're back as if we never went away. Yesterday, I received a very disturbing video from Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and you may play that, Janet, as we go along. A very disturbing video from Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And I get worried when, and I asked that question a few weeks ago when we started playing politics again with the power situation where we're asking people to bring their own Doomsaw timetable. I said that, look, have we, for example, focused on the Doomsaw and its effect on hospital and the healthcare system in the country? This is supposed to be the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. This is the accidents. And play the video. Just play, keep looking at it and play it. Just play the video. Now listen to the voice of the gentleman. Listen to him.
A cousin who is about to do a surgery. Exactly 6 o'clock, light went off. Accident hall. See all the Kolebu. See, all Kolebu is off. All Kolebu. All Kolebu. So imagine, this is so serious. They don't have plans. Off. Blue, check something. I came and visit a cousin who is about to do a surgery. Exactly 6 o'clock, light went off. Accident hall. See all the Kolebu. See, all Kolebu is off.
And this is Ghana's tertiary teaching hospital, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. So if this is happening at Kolebu Teaching Hospital, you can imagine what is happening elsewhere. And imagine if somebody was on the slab, all right, in the theater being operated upon and the lights just went off and there's no standby plant. And the heat keeps blazing and hitting us and we are not harvesting Johnny's it Bite. To have solar panels to provide power for such situations. And this is not even political. This is commonsensical. I've told you that there are 5 things you don't politicize: education, health, security, energy, and the economy. Sadly, we have politicized all 5 to the extent that now you have members of parliament and you have politically exposed people now boldly take pictures with people they have put through to the security services to say that these are people that are helped to go through. It's shameful. So now you have party police, political police, you have protocol police, and a little of proper police, and it runs through all the security services. So when next you have an issue, you don't know if the person you are speaking to is a party police or a political police or a protocol police or a proper police or a proper soldier or a proper fire service person or a proper prisons officer or a proper whatever. It's sad. Now, last week, Saturday, when I received the video yesterday from Kolebu, the day before, prior to that day, I had a shock of my life when I went to buy LPG, because usually it's Yabiama who goes to buy those things. I don't, concern myself with those matters. But on Saturday, I said, let me prepare some palm soup. because I had in Kulenu palm soup base. So I said, let me prepare palm soup. I was steaming the meat and the fish when the gas went off. So I said, okay, let me go and refill. I went there and I had a shocker of my life. 232
Johnny's
Ghana
right.
cedis for 14.5 kg of LPG. 232 Ghana cedis for 14.5 kg of LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. We are told that we should move away from charcoal and firewood because of climate change and, deforestation. We are spending 12 million to plant trees. We are going to launch tomorrow. We are making noise about it and all of that. But if you continue to sell 14.5 kg of LPG for 232 Ghana cedis and people can't afford, won't they go back to charcoal? Common sense question. Won't they go back to firewood? Common sense question. This is how expensive it is. And I realized one thing. Jen, come to me. I realized one thing.
Johnny's
that
right.
while I was there on Saturday, people come and they don't want to fill their cylinders. They come and they have, say, 50 cedis, 30 cedis, say, but 30 cedis, mommy. But 20 cedis, mommy. But 40 cedis, mommy. That is our reality. And this will have an effect on the price of food. Because if I'm a watcher seller and I don't use firewood or charcoal and I use LPG and it is that expensive or this expensive, I will pass on the cost to the people, plus the cost of food items that I will need to prepare the delicacy that the people come to buy. How did we arrive at 232 Ghana cedis for 14.5 kg? It is the taxes. It is the taxes. That means that a kilogram of LPG now sells at 16 cedis. Wow. 16 cedis. Show the receipt again, please. So nobody says that I'm making this up. 14.5 kg of LPG. Put it up there, please.
Johnny's right.
Is now selling at 232 Ghana cedis. 232 Ghana cedis. And you would have thought that, well, with the benefit of power, President Akufo-Addo and his little brother, or if you like, the driver and the driver's mate, Dr. Baumia, would have remembered some of the promises and pledges they made to the people. Let's play back a video of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo campaigning in the final days of 2016. Play.
This one breast of grad and Yafu and then only cake once in the eye. Cake once in the eye. The Bia Wire Day. I mean, Yafu to me to be. One of my answers here says she said, power in the battle, so called better than as she said, and discover by a good to go. Free Chevy. Chevy on the who's Gavia.
That was candidate Akufo-Addo, now President Akufo-Addo, in his desperation for power. He said that he will reduce the prices of fuel. LPG is fuel. Kerosene is much more expensive than LPG, is more expensive than diesel, more expensive than petrol. The president has forgotten that he made this promise to the people and it has turned his back on the people. He has refused to listen to the cries of the people. Rather, he has found it worthy to have a priority of priorities in the National Cathedral and he's pumped all the money into it. The accounts have a proverb that anu edibo busiano enye anu edi tiaka. To wit, the sweet words that you use in trying to solicit for a loan is not the same words with which you use to pay those loans. Now, how much was a ball of kinky then? The president bemoaned the price of a ball of kinky then. It was 1 cedi. How much is a ball of kinky now? Does he know? Is he aware? Those who were given the security briefings this morning, have they told him? Have they been telling him? Or have they been massaging his ego? Because when you go to buy kinky or LPG, or you go to the filling station or wherever it is, Trotro station, you go to Amelia's place to buy or whatever it is, they won't ask you whether you are NDC, MPP, CPP, PPP, RPG, DPP, QPR. They won't ask you. They'll just sell to you. And if you can't afford, you may as well get out. Has the president turned his back on us? I don't know. Play Dr. Bawumia's video for me. This was in 2015, November or so of 2015. Play the video for me.
Look at what is happening in Ghana today, and you will have no conclusion but the fact that this NDC government is the most incompetent, uncaring, and corrupt government this country has ever seen. Why do I say so? Last night, I received the news, as all of you have received, that upon all the troubles we are going through and trying to survive this phenomenon that they have inflicted upon us for the last 3 years, they have decided to increase the price of fuel by 9%. How uncaring can you be? This is the government that said, I care for you. Where is the care? Don't you have any empathy for the suffering of our people? You have to increase in this period where people are trying to buy diesel, to run generators, businesses and individuals. This is your thank you to them, to increase further the price of petrol and diesel and other fuels. And this is why we are saying this is the most uncaring government. If you are a teacher today, if you've been employed even for 2 years, after working for 2 years, they will pay you 3 months' salary. Isn't that the case? Is that caring? If you are a teacher trainee today, they've cancelled your allowance. Isn't that the case? And if they bring money for SADC, for the development of the North, they steal it. The NHIS is collapsing. Cash and carry is back. People are rejecting the NHIS cards. Today, pensioners cannot survive on the pensions. And therefore, my brothers and sisters, this is why we say we owe it a duty to the people of Ghana, to the people of the Upper West region. We owe it a duty to all get up and work hard between now and the election in 2016 to change this government. It is time for change.
Did the change come?
Johnny's Bite.
The change of the story of the pensioners, did it come? Or did we make it worse by giving them a haircut that they didn't ask for, dipping our hands in their pocket? Did that change come? Did the change come for the NHIS and the quality of the delivery of service? Because over the weekend again, a colleague of mine told me that they had to pay for ambulance services, 250 Ghana cedis at Rage Hospital. They had to take their own blood samples to the lab. Lay people giving blood samples to take to the lab. Broken chairs, rude health professionals. Did anything change? Did anything change about the cost of fuel? And remember that we had even gone up to more than 20 cedis for a liter of fuel before. 18 cedis. We have been there before. Did anything change? And when Dr. Bawumia said he received the news, I asked the plight of the people as it is today, as he was made aware yesterday. Has any of his campaign team members and those who clamor around him to sing his praise and to tickle him to laugh and to dance? Have they informed him of what is happening on the ground? If that information has been given to them and we still go ahead to cut sword for many different things, even when the ones we have started have not been completed, there's a problem. So you are building a house, you have not finished. Then you start another one, then you start yet another, then you start yet another. And you have no place to sleep. The people have a different perception of you. That maybe something is wrong. And that's why I asked the question about that's not the delivery tracker, that's the performance tracker. We had delivery tracker before. You remember that? That was also mistake laden with a lot of errors. And people are asking the question about the errors because the preamble to these trackers says that this is supposed to be for accountability. This is supposed to be for transparency. This is supposed to be for accurate information. This is supposed to be for blah, 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 blah. And the platform that is supposed to give you accountability, accurate, whatever it is, comes to you with mistakes, and it is your taxpayers' money that is used to put it together, and another of your taxpayers' money is used to launch it, and you have a whole gamut of individuals, distinguished personalities there, and you have people working on the back end, advisors, consultants, whatever it is, and they do this, and it has the mistake, and you ask yourself, how? Because in the past, when some people did their green book, they said how it is laden with mistakes, lies, propaganda.
3FM 92.7.
Imagine if this delivery or performance tracker had been printed. Would we have been able to take out some of the things? And all we say that, 67 things that we put in there were inaccurate. So we have taken them off, and we realized that over 70 of the projects that were supposed to have been there were not there. So we have put them back. Admission, no apology. That is all the government has served us. No apology. So let's go through the performance tracker, a bit
Johnny's
of it.
Right.
And this is for the Zongo development and inner cities, right? So we're talking about performance tracker education projects under Zongo Development Fund. 59 education projects completed since 2018. I'm just guiding you through it if you have not gone through it. Infrastructure projects, mechanized community water systems, 85, right? Scholarship, 404. Then you have sports facilities and accessories, set of jerseys to Zongo community teams, 28 set of jerseys. Provision of jerseys now is now an achievement, something that NGOs and school SRCs do, something that Robert Coleman does on a daily basis with his Wembley Sports company. We now have delivered 28 set of jerseys to Zongo communities, and it has become an achievement of the government that says that people who were constructing roads, etc., were being mediocre. I don't know how you define this. And we had to put the AstroTurf and the jerseys together. So just the jerseys. Do they have shin guard? Do they have hose? Do they have boots? Do they have stud? 28 jerseys have found their way into the tracker as an achievement. Go on. Then you have what? Waste management. We're talking about 11 institutional toilet facilities constructed in Zongo communities since 2018. Abba. Look. Play Lawyer Thatcher's video for me.
You cannot talk about affordable housing, given the income levels of our people, without creating the requisite mortgage regime. And plans are afoot for us to create the mortgage regime so our people will move from tenants to become house owners within the span of about 15 or 20 years, as the case may be. Mr. Speaker, there is a slum upgrading which is about to happen. That is the Nima area. We wouldn't want to pay this service to the fact that we have some Ghanaians who are living in slums. We want to begin with Nima and give Nima such a facelift. For the first time, we'll see the good people of Nima flashing toilets like anybody would do in this Lagos. And this is going to happen. Mr. Speaker, we cannot talk about You don't live there, please. Give me the space. You don't live in Nima.
And the insults that comes along with the low delivery, that people in Nima for the first time will be flushing toilets like people in East Legon. I thought that President Akufo-Addo told us that he lives in Nima. Was he not flushing toilets along with his father? Is his nephew Atachia not know? And bring back the tracker from the Zongos. And I'm asking the Zongo conversation because the president told us he lived in a Zongo. He's closer to the Zongo people. This morning, if you're a Zongo person and you go onto the performance tracker and you check out what has been done for the Zongo community, would you say from the depth of your heart that your co-Zongo colleague or your Zongo neighbor has dealt well with you? And it's not only Muslims who live in Zongos. There may be more. I grew up closer to a Zongo in Abosiokai. So it's not only Muslims that live in a Zongo, but there may be more. There may be more. Show the next slide. There may be more. Can we ask Dr. Baumia as well? Dr. Mustafa Hamid, Alhaji Abubakar Sadiq. Can we ask them? Can we please ask them if what they told, the original vision of the Zongo development ministry, and I remember that in 2021, Mr. Eugene Ahin, who wants to be a member of parliament, who's director of communications at the presidency, said that, the new ministries, the 6 ministries, including Hawa Kumsin's ministry, Dr. Awar's ministry, business development, special initiative, all of those ministries have finished their mandate. And so their ministries have been collapsed so that they will be now turned into agencies to be run from the presidency. Does this look like finished work? Does this look like work that has been completed? Does this look like what the Zongo people were demanding for? This looks like we have prepared a meal together. Then you finish eating, and then you smear the oil on the lips of the Zongo people so that when anybody comes into the room, they say, both of you have eaten and you are both satisfied. It's actually an insult to the Zongo communities. It's disrespectful to the Zongo communities to even want to suggest that for the first time in their lives, people in Nima will be flushing toilets just like the people in East Legon. Granted, fast forward to 2024, 8 years on, can we say confidently that we have sorted Nima, just Nima out? Not Abo, not Aswasi, not the Tankasilai area, not the Gaskia area. No. Can we say confidently that we have sorted them out? Or are we coming back to say we are sorry? Or will we come back and say that, we can do better, give us another opportunity? See, when we do some of these things, it makes people question politicians and their integrity and their capacity to deliver. And this is to all of us. You may be a party fanatic, that's fine. You're a diehard MPP, a diehard NDC, that's fine. But if the public good is delivered, you will see that your life will change. So if you are not demanding for the public good, but you are stuck in your partisanship, I wish you well. Somebody will come and tell you from his house that, for the first time, because you have given him the opportunity to lead you, for the first time, you'll be flushing toilets like he does at East Legon. He looks into your face to tell you that. Just to let you understand that, that there's disparity between us and that you are not my co-equal. We are not in this together, after all. I'll leave it here.